1. Under UK GDPR, what constitutes a breach of personal data privacy? A. Loss of personal data due to theft. B. Unauthorized access to personal data. C. Accidental disclosure of personal data. D. All of the above. Correct answer. D. All of the above. 1. Which authority is primarily responsible for enforcing data protection laws in the UK? A. The European Data Protection Board. B. The Information Commissioner's Office. C. The UK Data Protection Council. D. The Digital Economy Act Committee. Correct answer. B. The Information Commissioner's Office. 1. What does the term data minimization refer to under the UK GDPR? A. Reducing the amount of data stored by an organization. B. Collecting only the data necessary for a specific purpose. C. Minimizing the time data is retained. D. Decreasing the number of data breaches. Correct answer. B. Collecting only the data necessary for a specific purpose. 1. In the context of UK privacy law, what is considered sensitive personal data? A. Name and address. B. Racial or ethnic origin. C. Email addresses. D. Employment history. Correct answer. B. Racial or ethnic origin. 1. What principle does the right to be forgotten embody in the UK GDPR? A. The right to have personal data erased under certain conditions. B. The right to prevent data from being collected. C. The right to anonymity online. D. The right to secure data storage. Correct answer. A. The right to have personal data erased under certain conditions. 1. How does the UK GDPR define consent? A. An implied agreement to process personal data. B. A verbal agreement to use personal data. C. A freely given, specific, informed, and unambiguous indication of the data subject's wishes. D. A pre-checked box on a website form. Correct answer. C. A freely given, specific, informed, and unambiguous indication of the data subject's wishes. 1. Which of the following is not a legitimate basis for processing personal data under the UK GDPR? A. Consent. B. Contractual necessity. C. Public interest. D. The data subject's favorite color. Correct answer. D. The data subject's favorite color. 1. What role does the Data Protection Officer, DPO, play under UK GDPR? A. Advising on and monitoring compliance with data protection laws. B. Marketing data protection services to the public. C. Enforcing data protection laws in court. D. Developing new data protection technologies. Correct answer. A. Advising on and monitoring compliance with data protection laws. 1. Which of the following is a requirement for transferring personal data outside the UK under UK GDPR? A. The receiving country must have a favorite color policy. B. The transfer must be necessary for international trade. C. The receiving country must ensure an adequate level of data protection. D. Personal data can be transferred freely without any conditions. Correct answer. C. The receiving country must ensure an adequate level of data protection. 1. What does data portability mean under the UK GDPR? A. The ability to transfer data across different platforms easily. B. The physical transportation of data service. C. Limiting data access to portable devices. D. Reducing the size of data files for easier storage. Correct answer. A. The ability to transfer data across different platforms easily. 1. How does the UK GDPR address children's personal data? A. It imposes no specific rules regarding children's data. B. It allows children to consent to data processing at any age. C. It requires parental consent for processing personal data of children under a certain age for online services. D. It specifically excludes children from data protection rights. Correct answer. C. It requires parental consent for processing personal data of children under a certain age for online services. 1. What is the maximum fine for serious breaches of the UK GDPR? A. £500,000 billion, 2% of annual global turnover, or £10 million, whichever is higher. C. 4% of annual global turnover, or £20 million, whichever is higher. D. Unlimited fines based on the discretion of the Information Commissioner's Office. Correct answer. C. 4% of annual global turnover, or £20 million, whichever is higher. 1. Under UK GDPR, individuals have the right to object to processing their data for what purpose? A. Direct marketing. B. Complying with legal obligations. C. Performing a task in the public interest. D. Both A and C. Correct answer. D. Both A and C. 1. What is the principle of accountability under UK GDPR? A. Data subjects are responsible for protecting their own data. B. Organizations must be able to demonstrate compliance with data protection principles. C. Data processors are not accountable for data breaches. D. The government is solely responsible for ensuring data protection compliance. Correct answer. B. Organizations must be able to demonstrate compliance with data protection principles. 1. In the context of data protection, what does the term processing encompass? A. Only the collection of personal data. B. Only the storage of personal data. C. Any operation performed on personal data. D. Only the deletion of personal data. Correct answer. C. Any operation performed on personal data. 1. Which of the following does not constitute a data subject's right under the UK GDPR? A. The right to data portability. B. The right to be informed. C. The right to internet access. D. The right to rectification. Correct answer. C. The right to internet access. 1. When must a personal data breach be reported to the ECO under the UK GDPR? A. Within 72 hours of becoming aware of the breach. B. Only if the breach is likely to result in a high risk to the rights and freedoms of individuals. C. Once a year during the annual audit. D. Immediately upon discovery, without any delay. Correct answer. A. Within 72 hours of becoming aware of the breach. 1. What constitutes lawful processing of personal data under the UK GDPR? A. Processing based on the data subject's consent or other legal basis. B. Any processing carried out by a government agency. C. Processing for any business-related purpose. D. Processing without the knowledge of the data subject. Correct answer. A. Processing based on the data subject's consent or other legal basis. 1. Under the UK GDPR, what is the significance of a Data Protection Impact Assessment, DPIA? A. It is a formal ceremony to celebrate data protection. B. It is a tool to help organizations make their websites look better. C. It is an assessment performed to evaluate the risks of processing operations to the rights and freedoms of data subjects. D. It is an optional survey for employees about their data protection preferences. Correct answer. C. It is an assessment performed to evaluate the risks of processing operations to the rights and freedoms of data subjects. 1. Which of the following statements about the right to access under UK GDPR is true? A. Data subjects have the right to access their personal data and to know how it is being processed. B. Data subjects can only access their data if they are citizens of the UK. C. Organizations can charge a fee for granting access to personal data. D. The right to access is limited to digital data. Correct answer. A. Data subjects have the right to access their personal data and to know how it is being processed.